Super Craig.
You can talk about how you love being able to talk to JR on the
And I love talking to JR. I said don't ask me about the earlier stuff.
Now we're live.
Hi. Don't ask me about the time I killed me just to watch me.
I gotta find a plugin that works.
That's Johnny Cash lyrics, by the way, so I didn't kill him.
Do you know which plugins don't work, John?
You killed a man in Reno, right?
Correct.
It's only in this. We're gonna have to plug into this thing. So I guess
We can't actually.
You know,
Well, you're a lot of help.
you know what we can do? We can just unplug that top one.
What if you plug the USB into your computer? Karen, what if you put the USB from the plug into your computer?
Yes, that'll work.
Thank you.
That domain, so difficult.
It's my middle name. So difficult.
The links that we have to go to make you happy today.
Can I refresh your cucumber water for you?
I don't like cucumbers, so that's obviously a lie. I'm not drinking cucumber water. Cucumber is like a vegetable that I feel didn't reach its full potential. And it just kind of tastes like weird water, even when you eat it.
You always have it in like mint.
Oh, I know. Like, I don't like fruit in my water, but I don't want lemon or anything in my water. Just give me water. So there's always like a seed in there or something. Or pulp. Pulp and I can't do it.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, not a fan of the pulp. Not a fan of the pulp. I take my
so
OG
raw.
pulp free. Boom.
Uh,
It's getting late in the day, so we're getting a little wacky.
Of course, we also have Edgar Wayne here.
Hi.
So, speaking of wacky, right? We associate that?
That I'm wacky? Okay. I guess I am.
It's legendary.
Depends on the topic. Yeah. We're not even drinking.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Yes. Thank you.
Well, you have somebody at your company named Lebowski, Slabowski, and his name is JR. He did a good job, but I think the insights are just that the world is changing, and we always say that all the time, but as I referenced near the end, it's like we have this infrastructure of the 20th century, and things are changing fast, and politicians, government, needs to get the hell out of the way and let the innovators do that. Oh, you know me. I love to talk, whether people want me to or not. So it's always a dangerous thing asking me that. But the big one is Airbnb. St. Louis is still a smaller city in the grand scheme of things. We're a little bit behind in terms of innovation and disruption. Not to say in any way to downplay our successes, but a lot of times we tend to be led by the New Yorks and the San Franciscos. And so I would like to see the show me state start showing the rest of the country how things are done. Instead of being last to the party on Airbnb, last to the party on Uber, last to the party on all these different issues, we should start being first.
I think it's funny that you were the moderator for Disruption. Was it sponsored by the MTC?
It was not. The MTC being the Metro Taxi Commission.
Because you're
But
certainly a disruptor there.
that is certainly a problem that we have. You make up a board-regulated industry, made up of members of that industry. It is obvious that you're asking for them to be corrupt. And then when something new comes along, you're trying to shut it down and keep it out. And as we have seen around the world, time and time again, when you try to stop innovation or disruption, you end up in the dustbin of history. And that's what the Metro Taxi Commission is. An old relic that needs to go.
Karen's like, let's switching topics, and I'm like, we got him going. Let's go.
Well, I was just thinking about, your show and how it really connected. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
So hope everyone tuned in last night to your show. But, what are some of the big things happening in St. Louis? We're really excited about
Holy cow, there's a million of them. There's two of my favorites right now. They're both female-led, which I know we're very excited. Not that we should just point out that they're female-led, but too often, you think of a startup in Silicon Valley, you think of a young white guy, 22 or 25. we've got 2 female-led companies here, founding companies I'm super excited about. One is called Tap TL, started by Mary Wolf, and she used to be an attorney, but she has, for anybody that's seen the movie Minority Report, it's kind of like that when Tom Cruise has the big screen in front of him and waves his hands around, and he's able to manipulate all the graphics on the screen. It's a see-through monitor that the yachting industry is using right now, but it has a lot of other applications as well. And so I'm not going to do it justice in this short little soundbite, but it's called Tap TL, super innovative. I see big things for them. And then another company I'm excited about that's female-led, Christina, I'm going to say her last name wrong, a lot of vowels in there, but the company is called Scopio. And what Scopio does, what a lot of people are not aware of is that brands are always looking to engage their users. So let's take Red Bull, which has, they often sponsor extreme sports. And what you'll see is Red Bull has a philosophy at their company. The bull doesn't talk, meaning they don't animate the bull, they don't make the bull talk, they let the brand speak for itself, and then they sponsor extreme sports, which gets all the young people involved because they really like that. What Scopio does, say you're a good-looking 18-year-old kid drinking a Mountain Dew or drinking a Red Bull, and you jump off a cliff into the ocean and do this great dive. Red Bull would love to get their hands on that, but technically, you own your own picture. So what Scopio does is goes out for their clients, let's pretend it's Red Bull. They find a short video of this kid jumping into the ocean after drinking a Red Bull. That's the type of thing they want. Scopio negotiates for them. The kid makes a couple $100, Scopio makes a few bucks, and Red Bull gets that video to use until the end of time.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
So many other people talk about. I love that you brought up two female companies though, so.
You're welcome. But it's not the fact that they're female-led, they just happen to be
Right.
badass companies run by women.
Exactly. But I always love them.
Are we allowed to say ass on the podcast? Kick butt companies run by women.
Since we're live, you can say, I guess, anything you want, right?
Any other words you got in mind?
Other companies?
No,
words.
Never
Sorry.
mind.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just trying to freak Karen.
Yes, which is easy to do.
Well, look at Rovertown. Doherty has worked with Rovertown and brought them to Best Buy. You know, I think that's a super smart, simple concept, and it's blowing up across the country.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, anything else that we should know about as these innovations disruptive GAT here at Indian
Yes,
16?
you should watch PBS in St. Louis, Channel 9, the 9 Network, Wednesday nights at 10:30 p.m. to watch my show, The Domain Tech Report, or you can watch it Sunday at noon.
And you should watch it.
I want to follow up. So when you were on our podcast last, it was Domain Tech Support, DirecTV, breaking news.
Right.
They have fixed it. It
Oh,
is
they
now,
did. Good.
It is now Domain Tech Report. It's no longer Domain Tech Support.
Some of my friends submitted tickets to DirecTV, so that made me happy. And even if you don't have cable, you can still watch it, because if you have an Apple TV or an Amazon, you can go into your PBS app, set your zip code as being St. Louis local, even if you live in California, and you can watch my show.
It's also on YouTube, too. You do a
It
great
is.
job of breaking up the segments and putting it out there so people can get information right the way they want to watch it.
Yeah, there's a friend of mine in San Francisco that watches on his treadmill. Other people I know watch on their phone. An executive from IBM in Miami called me because she saw the show online. So we do have a nationwide audience, because people interested in startups don't really care where they are. They care about the technology and the people behind it.
And you're also looking for sponsors. We should mention that. There
Well,
are
I'm certainly
people
happy to
out
sell.
there looking to sponsor a great show. I know you're
Yes.
working on your second season right now.
That's right. Raising money for the second season. Going well so far. Looking for innovative companies and brands that want to get in front of a PBS young, dynamic, entrepreneurial audience. If you want to target anybody 25 to 40 that's involved in technology and likes to spend money on technology, I'm the place for it.
So they can get at Edward Domain.
On Twitter, yep, at Edward Domain is the best way to get me. Just tweet at me and I will always answer.
Make sure to tell TJ thank you for capturing all the great angles. I mean, that was just a real centerpiece in that Darty segment. I mean,
Yes.
clearly.
It was great. So
Right.
we loved it. Well, Ed, thanks so much
Thanks for
stopping
having me.
by. And we'll be back with more from MDMC 16.
Awesome. Hold on 1 second.